Hello, folks. Welcome to this episode on Techie Investor. This week is a big week, tech week, and I wanted to quickly share with you what are the tech earnings we should watch for and which we can buy and make a considerable profit. Okay. Before we get started, let's cover some of the news. Basically, this week Joe Biden dropped off, and Kamala Harris has been elected as the primary candidate for Democrats. So what did it have an effect on the markets? As we see on the first day, the market took off from where it fell and it made a significant moves, right? So it looks like the market is accepting the candidature. And also the Trump stock starts fading a little bit because it's just the news. I don't think the Trump is definitely has a majority, but it's just that just a little bit of retracement. But the purpose of this video is to see, as you all guys know, the earnings are a big play, right? It's a chance to make good profits as long as the direction is right. So today we look up few of the stocks that we can consider buying and for a considerable profit. So first, let's look at one of the stocks that reported already yesterday, and the stock has risen pretty much, which is SAP. If you look at SAP has already risen in the aftermarket hours to 209. And definitely, does it have more legs? Yes, definitely it has more legs to go to up to 213 area. But maybe from 209, we may not have a lot of legs. But if we can get a little bit of retracement to 200 or something, then we can make a significant profits if it moves to 214. That is yesterday. And on tomorrow, the first thing which we are looking at is a spot, which for your information, I am in spot. And what is happening in spot? Spot has spot needs to get to this area, which is 318, the first target, because it started rising after yesterday's fall. It fell for 2 weeks continuously, and it has been rising. So the first target for this is 318. If it crosses that, we should see this 330. And then if it crosses that, we should see 346. And if it crosses that, we should see 372 and ultimately 400, right? So these are the targets for spot folks. So keep a watch on it. So and see how, and always give enough time because it's 2 weeks it's fallen, so 3 weeks. So August 9th calls would be the best option to go for it. And the next one on Tuesday evening, we have Google reporting earnings. On Tuesday evening, we have Google reporting earnings, and it has been on an uptrend for a long time. If you look here, it has formed a candle above the EMA 821 cloud and is looking very, very bullish. So now, what is the next target for it? It has come to the 87.5% retracement, and then it has gone up to the 1.125, and it has retraced a bit to 90 degrees scan angle. And now it is trying to go up. Where could it go? It could go to 198 area and even 200. It could touch 200 or even 204. So that is it. But how much time? It has fallen for 2 weeks again. So I would recommend to give at least 3 weeks. So August 9th calls would again be the best ones for this. And next one is the Tesla. Tesla is also reporting on tomorrow, Tuesday evening. So look at this, folks. It broke out of 2 weeks back, and then it formed an engulfing candle last week. Now it is again trying to form this candle above the line, right? Breakout line. Now I'm a little bit skeptical about this move because it has fallen for so many weeks, and it rose very fast to 270 area, and now it is trying to consolidate here. So for me, I feel it should fall a lot to the 50% retracement, which is around 202. And if it goes to touch this line, it's 183. So that's what I'm looking for. And if we can get there, then we can go from there, right? That's what it is. So, or if it goes up, there's not much more. I believe it can go up to the 274 or 275 area. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'm wrong, folks, but if the news is really big, since it is breaking out, and if it stays above this line, we can see a big move. But what I like about Tesla is if you're patient about this, if you wait until the next earnings, you can see a move up to 440 or something like that. Okay, so that's about Tesla. And the next one which I want to talk about is let's see, the limit. Limit is reporting earnings on July 23rd pre-market again. Again, that means it's tomorrow, right? Yeah, tomorrow, today. So if you see here, it is consolidating with this line. It has gone from 466 to 413. It fell for 53. So I'm expecting at least a move of $26 from here. So 466 can go up to 492, folks. So definitely this has a good move to 492. So keep a watch on it. Tomorrow, if you're day trading, this would be a good opportunity if it crosses above this line of 477, right? That's what it looks like. Then other than that, I want to also see 𝐕𝐃TX is also reporting, but 𝐕𝐃TX will be a good will be a good move if it crosses above 65, but I feel it has a lot of time to get there because it has to cross these two lines and then we can see a move to 102.50. Okay, at least a move to 102.50. So that's pretty much Google, Tesla, and then what else do we have? Oh, the next one I want to talk about is Now, which is also reporting on Wednesday. Now, actually, if you look at here, it has fallen a lot here and it's been rising here. The first target for this would be this red line, which is around 802. And if it crosses that, we could see this move to 848, 850 area. So definitely now now has closed above the EMA 821, and then we could see this move. Other than this, I wanted to talk a little bit about the other tech stocks like Netflix. Netflix is seasonally has done very well this week in the week of 26th and 27th. So what is happening right now is Netflix is raising here. The first target for that could be the 671 area. And if it crosses that, we could see 700. So keep a watch on Netflix, folks. This could move big this week, but it may not go all the way crossing to 700, but I'm at least expecting something like 671, 680 area. If you look at my daily charts, this is where it is. So 678 seems to be ideal, 680. That's what I'm looking for Netflix. The next one which I'm talking about is Meta. Meta has been going up like Meta went down a little bit a lot. If you see here, it went from 542 to 459. So that is like a big move, right? So 542 to 459, you take off that 17. So $83 move down. So $83 move down. So at least it can go from 542 to plus 41. So that means we are looking at the 583 area. This is where it wants to go. So that, and if it might even touch the 600. So that's what we are looking for the earnings. But the earnings is not this week, folks. It's next week. So keep a watch on it. Ideally, I would like you to buy the August 9th calls so that because it fell for 2 weeks and it needs 3 weeks to make a higher high. So that's what I'm thinking. So keep it for August 9th so that you can see it moving to 583, 600 area. The next one which I want to talk about is we talked about Meta, Netflix. The next one which I want to talk about is the AMD. AMD is like AMD, if you see here, it has fallen for 9 weeks and it has formed this line. It is oscillating between these two lines, right? It has plenty of time. So its earnings is on July 29. They are also reporting next week. So we might see a move back to this 183 area, right? Or even we can see this breakout and happening to this one, 37.75. Let's see here. Well, it fell for 2 weeks. It fell from 187 to 150. That's 37 plus, so that's like $18. So maybe it can touch even 200. So we can see a move to 200 for earnings. So that could be a good move for this one. But again, I would prefer August 9th calls because it fell for 2 weeks and we want at least 3 weeks. Okay. So these are some of the stocks I wanted to share with you folks. Make your own discretion and see which ones you like and which ones you can relate to and make a clear judgment and hope you have a considerable profit. With that, I'll catch you in the next one.